Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I have a collective junk journal supply haul. I have a few projects coming up and I've been hauling and collecting things over the past couple of months from different stores. So I have some things from Amazon, some things from Joann's and Walmart, a couple of things from there, and then I also have some thrifted items as well. So I guess I will go ahead and start off with my most recent purchases, which were from Amazon, and I got these items yesterday and today. So let's go ahead and start with this box. This is a wax seal kit, and I've actually had this in my cart for quite some time now, and I decided just to go ahead and get it. And inside you get all of the different colored wax cubes in here. So let me actually open this up. I don't know if the glare on the packaging is going to make it hard to see, but you get all of these different colors of wax in here, so you can kind of customize your own color if you want and mix them up. So you get that. You get a couple of tea light candles, it looks like, in here as well. But I always buy these from Dollar Tree in a big pack. So wax cubes, then the tea lights, then you have the warmer. So you just place your tea light underneath, and then you would heat up your wax in this little spoon, and then you just pour it onto your page. I'm sure you guys know how it works, but that's what comes in this little bag. And you also get the wax, I guess, stamp itself, or the mold, which you can, of course, you can swap out the head. So this is one of the heads that came in here, and it was hard to find a wax seal kit that had different heads, and it just didn't come with just one. So this is one that I found that came with a couple of different options. Here are the other two designs that came with this that you can swap out, and actually I have one with my initial on it that I purchased a long time ago when I was making my wedding invitations. So let me see if it actually works on this as well, even though it's like a lot smaller. Let me take it off here. No, it doesn't look like, yeah, these are two different sizes, so it's not going to work, but that's okay. So that's something you need to be aware of if you are purchasing this kit, is maybe to look at the size of the fitting if you already have different wax seal heads. And then it also comes with two metallic pens in gold and silver to embellish the embossing, or the raised wax on it. And then this was actually a surprise. I don't think I was paying attention when I purchased this, but it also came with some really nice quality envelopes, and there's 10 of them in here in different colors, but these are nice and thick, and they kind of have like this pearlescent or metallic. I think metallic would probably be more fitting. And I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on camera, but they have like this metallic finish. So these are also going to be great to use in my junk journals. But that was the kit, the wax seal kit that I ordered, and I can't wait to use this with some of my pressed flowers. I think it's going to be really beautiful. So that was the wax seal kit. And then also from Amazon, I needed to pick up some lace or trim for my junk journals. Now, it didn't come like this. I just put them on this ring to hang up, but I got all of these ribbons or lace trim in one package, and I believe I paid like, I think around the $11 price point for these. But I like how there's a nice variety of different trims in here that I can use. I have a lot of ribbon, but I don't have a lot of like lacy looking trim. So I want to use these to embellish pages in my junk journals and covers. And with this pack, they all came rolled up, but you don't really get to see what you're going to get. It's kind of like a mystery because these are just I guess excess cuts. I don't know what you call it, but it's kind of just a little mystery what you're gonna get in the bundle, but there's quite a bit here. This is going to last me a very long time. So, and I will also link everything that I can in the description box down below. And I am affiliated with Amazon. So if you do purchase something through one of my links, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do appreciate any purchases you guys do make. But also I want to say, quickly mention, is to check other stores too, because these paper packs that I got off of Amazon are also sold at Joann's. And some things I purchased at Joann's because they were cheaper than Amazon. In this case, these paper packs were cheaper to get on Amazon than they were at Joann's. So that's just something to be aware of and to kind of check out, especially because Amazon's prices tend to fluctuate quite a bit. So just make sure you check multiple places for a good deal before purchasing. But one of the projects that I'm going to be working on is making a Japanese themed junk journal. So I purchased a couple of things for that. These are by STATIONERY and they are just paper pack kits. So here is the 8x8 kit, and I wanted to get this one in a 12x12 size, but it wasn't available on Amazon, so I just chose to get the 8x8, which is fine. So I love how they are double-sided. I prefer double-sided papers in my junk journals, just because I don't like white blank pages. So this pack is very beautiful. And again, I would have purchased it in the 12x12 size if it was available. And then here's some ephemera bits that you can cut out if you wish, or just use this side. Here's some more ephemera bits, and then just really beautiful images. I can't wait to use these for my Japanese themed junk journal. And then I also got this one. It's called Sir Vagabond in Japan. And I think out of the two, I like this one more. It's just kind of more my style. This one is a little bit more, I guess, fun or outgoing is what I should say. But let me go ahead and open this up. And I will flip through this one as well. Let me move my flowers. But very beautiful images. You have some ephemera cutouts right there. And I'm not sure if the whole paper pad is going to be in frame, but I love like these ships, the World Atlas, and looks like sketches over here. Very beautiful papers. Really like that one. I haven't seen all of these yet. I saw a couple of them online, but I'm really liking these. Look, this like image to me looks very anime, which is very popular in Japan. I mean, all over the world, but it's something Japan is known for is anime. But I don't know if I'm going to be putting this particular image or this one in my junk journal, because I tend to be more, I guess, a lover of vintage looks and elements in my journals personally. But these are very beautiful papers. Like I would definitely use these ones, these images, but maybe not so much that one. super beautiful images and some ephemera cutouts on here as well. This one doesn't look as anime as this one, but I might use these two right here. So that was the Vagabond, Sir Vagabond in Japan by Stamperia, and then I got the Oriental Garden. So that is for the Japanese junk journal that I'm going to be working on. And then I also got some things because I want to do a Alice in Wonderland themed junk journal out of a little golden book. So this was also purchased off of Amazon. It is new, and I'm going to be ripping this apart, but really beautiful images. I've been trying to find little golden books in like thrift shops and different places, and because of their popularity now in junk journaling, they're a little bit harder to find and they can be quite expensive, but I believe I paid around $3 or $4 for this on Amazon, and it is in brand new condition. So picked up that for my Alice in Wonderland themed junk journal. And then I also got this paper pack also from Amazon by Stamperia of Alice in Wonderland. So I'm going to flip through again, and again, some cutout ephemera pieces, very beautiful papers. I can't wait to make this journal. This is actually something that I've been wanting to make for a very long time, specifically the Alice in Wonderland themed junk journal. But I've also been wanting, oh, I like these because you can use the front and the back as a journaling space on these cards or these cutouts. But I've been wanting to make little golden book junk journals and sell them on Etsy. I haven't had the time. So I'm going to work on them slowly. And then once I get a good inventory going, I'm going to list them all at the same time. I'm not going to list them one at a time, just because I do kind of want there to be some inventory in my shop once I get that opened. But I do have a lot of things going on, getting ready to move and everything, so, and sell my house. So whenever I find some free time is when I'll work on these journals. But I love this page. Oh, the Cheshire Cat is so cute. And this one looks like you can just cut out all of these cards, and then on the back you have back side of the card, and then all of these ephemera cutouts as well. So that was the Stamperia Alice in Wonderland scrapbooking kit. So you get 10 double-faced sheets in each of these Stamperia paper kits. So that was it for the paper from Amazon. And then I also got the die cut of Alice in Wonderland by Stamperia. And these are chipboard. So they're not just, they look a little bit warped out of the packaging, not a big deal. But yeah, these are cardboard or chipboard ephemera die cuts, which is really cool. And I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. I'm filming in the afternoon and I have a really tiny window in my crafting area. And so yeah, there's a bunch of little ephemera pieces to embellish a journal or a mini album. I might make a mini album as well, just because I have so much of this that I could reuse it and make, or maybe make 2 junk journals and just get another little golden book. So there's lots of little ephemera pieces in here. I get quite a bit. I love the cards. Those are fun. Okay, so that was all of the die cuts for the Alice in Wonderland themed junk journal. And I also need to get some more Tyvek sheets. So these, I think think there's 25 or 30 sheets in here. So Tyvek is like kind of the same material that you get at the post office, like the mailer envelopes. It's the same kind of paper. This seems a little bit thinner than what you get at the post office, but I like to reinforce my spines in my junk journal with Tyvek paper because it's harder to rip than paper. It's a little bit more durable. It's what they wrap houses in when they're being built. Of course, a much thicker Tyvek paper than this, but this is pretty thin. This is my first time ordering this particular brand, which is by DuPont. So I'm interested to see how I like this, but I've always just reused USPS envelopes that I've received in the mail. Please do not go to the post office and take the mailer envelopes to use them in your junk journals, because I'm pretty sure that's legal. But if you do receive some in the mail, keep them because they make excellent materials for your junk journal. And again, I like to use them to reinforce the spine. So that was the recent items from Amazon. Now these items I got a couple of months ago because another project that I'm working on, or I'm going to work on, that I've been planning on working on, is Zodiac journals. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be making mini junk journals, but I know I want to make a journal for each zodiac sign. So I found all of these deco papers on Amazon, and I thought they were a lot bigger for some reason on Amazon. But let me start off with this. So in that order, I got 6 of these little deco paper stacks. So all of these came in the same purchase, and there's just a lot of really cool papers in here that kind of go along with astronomy, and yeah, so I thought I could use these in those zodiac journals. And then some of them are just good to have for junk journaling in general. Like this one has a lot of butterflies, and I think, yeah, all butterflies. And oh, that one's really cute. This is typically my style of junk journaling, is to use botanicals and butterflies and vintage looking elements or things that remind me of that. So this one is all butterflies. So I got astronomy, butterflies. This one looks like botanicals. Some of these I haven't opened up, as you can see yet. So this one is all, it looks like, yeah, botanical images. And the paper is, it's hard to explain, but it's a very different texture. Almost like there is, like it's old paper, but it's not. Or like it's been sitting in an attic in a box. I don't know. I think that's the best way I can explain it. This paper feels older than it is. So this one has a lot of botanical images in it. Really like that. Again, that's usually like my style. This one looks like handwritten letters, copies of letters, memos, notes, things like that. And it looks like you get 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 6 duplicates of the same print in each of these little deco paper packs. Don't want to waste too much time on this, but this one has, looks like land maps, postcards, ledger papers. So a lot of your like traditional junk journaling ephemera. Not real ephemera, but replicas. And then this one I think is just maps. Yes, so this one is all maps. So again, these all came in one kit or one purchase, these 6 packs of deco paper. And again, I will link everything I can down below for quick reference. So purchase those off of Amazon as well. And then also for those Zodiac themed journals, I purchased a few more things from Amazon. Some more deco papers. And these were each separate purchases, I believe. These 2 for sure. And then I think this one maybe went with this one or this one. I can't remember. But I also got a bunch of these really pretty ephemera pieces that are just kind of random. There's whales in here, there's astronomy stuff, there's planets. Some of it is stickers, some of it is just scraps of paper. So lots of different ephemeral pieces that I can use. There's some tickets. So yeah, I think these are going to make great additions for those Zodiac journals when I get around to it. So that came, all of that stuff came in this kit. And so that was that one. And then let me move on to these. This is kind of the same thing. It's just a different brand, I think. Again, there's more of those like really small washi deco stickers. There's papers, random pieces in here. I could honestly spend forever going through this stuff, but I'm gonna try to just kind of go through quickly. But lots of good pieces that I could include. Because I don't think I'm going to necessarily decorate or embellish the journals, but I'm going to just include pieces for the recipient to decorate their own journal. So I'll be including some of these things, maybe in a little kit, that in an envelope that's separate from the journal, or I might just tuck in some of these papers and stickers within the pockets and envelopes that I make in the journals. And then this one is just, it looks like stickers. Deco, yeah, these are all deco stickers that are in strips. Again, with the whole astronomy and moon phases, it looks like. So these are going to be really fun. And then these stickers I also got from Amazon, but I already kind of put them away in my storage. But these are really beautiful gold foiled Zodiac stickers. And again, astronomy related. I just thought these were so pretty. Like you got the planets, constellations, whatever in here. Boarding pass to USA. Just some really fun stickers. And again, these were a lot smaller than I was expecting. So do pay attention to the sizing on Amazon. Just, sometimes, ooh, like this. This is probably something that was on one of the selling images, and I was like, oh, that's pretty, I want that. Not really paying attention to the size, but this is still a good size for use of journaling and embellishing a junk journal. Very pretty. Looks like you get 3 of each in these stickers. And this was also a recent purchase from Amazon that came in yesterday, this corner rounder. And I purchased a corner rounder from, I believe, the brand Fiskars, and it was terrible. I had purchased it from Michael's, and I hated it. I thought it was just trash, so I ended up throwing it away. And I found this one, I think, for like $6 on Amazon. So there's 3 different sizes. You get 4, 7, and 10 millimeter rounded edges. So I'll quickly kind of show you guys, I guess, the different. That's the 10. Did I do it? That's the 4. So 10, 4, and then I'll do 7. Oops, 7. So here are the different rounded edges from this little neat tool from Amazon. So picked those up. Now let me move on to a couple things that I picked up at Walmart. This handheld sewing machine has also been on my wish list for a very long time. I do like to add detail and I like to sew in my junk journals, but I'm not very good at using my sewing machine. I have a hand-me-down sewing machine that I love, but again, I'm not that great at using it, and a regular, I guess, sewing machine is pretty bulky to put out on my desk, especially when I have stuff spread out everywhere. So this little handheld sewing machine is perfect because it doesn't take up a lot of space and it's easy to use. So you can either use it as a tabletop mini sewing machine, or you can just use it by hand. There's 2 different ways you can use it, handheld or desktop. And it's very easy to use. One thing I will say is that you can't sew anything that's too thick, but for use with paper and light stitching, it works well for that. And then it also comes with a couple of bobbins in here. And then you have a couple of extra needles. And then I always forget what this thing is called, but it comes with that. And you can either, I think, I use batteries in mine, but I think you can also charge it or use a, yeah, you can use a DC or 6 volt cord in here. So I got this at Walmart. I think it was $25, and it is the Singer brand. So I was really excited about that. And then I also got another little golden book during Easter. I picked this up when I was picking out books for my kids' Easter baskets, and I saw this. And I was like, I want to add that to my little junk journal golden book collection. This was a very popular little golden book, one of the most popular ones, and I remember this book when I was a kid, so I can't wait to make a junk journal out of this one someday as well. All right, so now let me show you guys a couple of things that I picked up from Joann's. I got a couple of paper packs, and I believe these were 40 or 50% off when I purchased them. I can't remember, but I usually buy all of my paper packs at Michael's, but for the past, I would say 6 months, my local Michael's hasn't had paper packs in stock. I don't know why, or if they stopped doing that, but it's been pretty disappointing. But I did find these really beautiful paper packs again at Joann's. So this one, again, I'm going to be using for my Zodiac journals. So this is by Park Lane Celestial, and some of these pages are so gorgeous. There is one page in here that I just flipped out when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, that is everything that I've been looking for. So this one has like all of the zodiac signs. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the terrible lighting. We have some journaling cards or cutouts right here. When I find the paper, so you have all of the different constellations. Where is that? Oh, it's this one right here. This, oh my gosh, this page is so gorgeous. I want to get another one of these just so I can have it and keep it for myself, because I do want to make my own Scorpio journal. I am a Scorpio, so I'd like to make one for myself. But again, the goal is to make these to eventually sell them. But that was the Park Lane Celestial paper pack. And then this one is called Floral Couture by DCWV. I think that's the brand right here. And there's much more papers in this one. There's 24 in the Park Lane, and then this one has 36. And this is like the style that I'm used to journaling with, like the vintage botanical florals. And again, I love double-sided papers and journals. It's just a lot easier to build a junk journal with double-sided papers. Like, look at how beautiful this is. The gold foiled butterflies. And a lot of these look like they could be wallpapers, which is really nice. I just love this paper stack. Both of them, but I really love, again, the botanicals that have that vintage look to them. Here's another gold foil page, so pretty with the birds and the flowers. And I wasn't expecting this video or this haul to be this long. I think we're way over 20 minutes at this point, but we're getting close to the end. And I also have one more thing that I picked up from Joann's. It's this fabric bundle set. There are 5 different, I think these are, I don't know how many you get in each one, but again, zodiac or celestial, astronomy themed. So there's different fabrics that I'm going to use to line my journals. I really love this one right here. So these are going to be, I can't wait to make these journals. It's going to be so fun. And I probably won't film it when I make the journals because I do want it to be a surprise. I might do maybe a reveal before I launch them on my Etsy shop once I start that. But I have no idea when I'm going to get them all done. It could be, I don't know, 6 months to a year from now with everything that's going on, to be honest. But there are the fabrics that I got from Joann's. And now the very last, I guess, part of this haul are some items that I got from an antique shop and a thrift store. I think most of these. Okay, let me show you the thrift store first. I normally don't go to Goodwill just because our Goodwills here in California are extremely overpriced. I don't know if that's nationwide, but I just don't like Goodwill. I think honestly it makes me mad because I go shopping at Dollar Tree every week, so I know exactly, I can spot Dollar Tree items like that. And so it irritates me because I'll go into a Goodwill and I'll see a Dollar Tree item or a Greenbrier product and it's marked up to $3 or $4. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. And that just seems to be the case at every Goodwill that I've tried to go to. And it's not just with the Dollar Tree items, it's with everything. But the books, I feel like the book section is like the only section that I feel like at least at my local Goodwills that are decently priced. Like I got both of these Pink Floyd guitar and music sheet notebooks, or what do you call this? Tablature guitar books. I got these both, I think I paid $1.50 for both of them, which honestly is amazing. I love using music sheets in my junk journals, but to find Pink Floyd music sheets was amazing because I'm a big Pink Floyd fan. And I'm glad there was 2 because I'm going to save one. I'll probably save this one for myself just to put with all of my other Pink Floyd collector's items. I'll probably save this one for myself, but I think this would also go really awesome with the Zodiac themed junk journals because the album was Dark Side of the Moon and I just think it's fitting. So I'm really excited about these Goodwill purchases. Now let me show you guys the things that I picked up at our antique thrift shop, our local antique thrift shop here. So I found these really cute vintage greeting cards, blank greeting cards, and I just love the images so much. And I think I paid $1 $25 a piece for these, which is not bad, but I love this little hot air balloon. And I like how they're all covered until I'm ready to use them. They also include the envelope, so really excited about those. And then also for my Japanese junk journal that I'm going to be making, I found some vintage, what is that noise? Okay, it's the sewing machine against the wall. But I found some vintage Japanese postcards. They're blank, but these are definitely old. So we have the cherry blossom in Yokohama Park. So it looks like a little stand with some cherry blossoms. And then I found a Sakusa Park, Tokyo. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. But I thought these would be perfect for my Japanese themed junk journal. And then this one I found, it was just really cute because it does have some embossing on it and it does have writing. So this postcard was used, and I can't tell what year it was because it was kind of cut off, but it looks like it was 1900 something. So very early 1900s. And so I think when I find postcards with writing on them, it just makes them that much more special. And I love collecting vintage postcards. So found those, and I think I paid $1.50 a piece, around that price point for these at my local antique shop. And then I also picked up this souvenir folder of images. And this one I think I paid, oh, this one was a little bit more expensive. I want to say I paid around $6 to $10 for this, but I love the images in here. So it kind of folds out, and you guys, look at these images. So these are of Venice Beach, and they're just so fun. Like this one, I love this one so much. And just how awesome is that? Oh, and there's a backside as well. Look at the cars. Obviously there was some like editing with these photos, but they are very old. I mean, this is a pretty old little what do you call it, souvenir book, but I don't think they didn't have colored pictures this early on, according to their attire, I'm guessing. I'm not, don't quote me on that. But I'm sure that these were color edited later on. But really liked that. And then I found this Field Guide to Orchids. And I just really love the images in it. These are perfect to tear out and use in my junk journals. And again, I love anything botanical. And I just really loved the images in this book. I got a map, a vintage map of Florida. I'm not going to open up the whole thing, but it's just an old map. Antique shops are a great place to get old travel maps and postcards and books and embroidery or handkerchiefs. And so I purchased this one. This one was pricey as well. I think I paid around $5 for this, but I don't mind paying that because this is someone's artwork. Someone took the time to hand make this, and it's vintage. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to actually scan it and use it and print it out and use it as a journaling spot in my junk journal. I've purchased doily or these little embroidery cutouts or digital prints from Joann'S, I think her shop is called Little Bindi, and on Etsy, and I've purchased them before and used them. I love all of her digital kits or prints. So I think I want to start doing that myself and collecting these. I have a few of them, but I want to start using them in my journals, again, by just scanning them on my scanner and then printing it out as a digital print to journal on. So I just think that would be a really cute idea. So picked that up. And the very last item is a illustrated encyclopedia of herbs. I always say herbs. And again, I really love the images in this book. I love it. I will honor this book by using it in my journals and admiring the pages and the images. And I know that upsets some people with cutting up or writing on book pages. For me, I think of it as reusing something and honoring it in another way. I have a lot of books that I've read personally that I've also reused in my junk journal. So you can use I mean, it's based on personal opinion, but you can appreciate something differently than maybe someone else appreciates it. It's all about how you look at things, in my opinion. So again, I will appreciate this book not only for the contents in it and what it says and what it's teaching me, but also for the use it's going to bring me in my journals as well. So that is how I will go on honoring and appreciating this author and book, in my opinion. So that's it for this collective haul. Again, I will link everything I can down below for you guys. Obviously, I can't link the things that I found in the thrift shop and the antique shop, but everything else I will try to link down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.